everybody! Today I'm going to teach you how to solve a word problem. I'm going to teach you how to solve that problem in two different ways. First, I'll show you how to solve that problem using an arithmetic method. So we'll use the guess and check method. And then I will show you how to solve the problem using a linear equation, or the algebraic method. So let's get started. First, our problem is here, and our task is to distribute all of the 380 oranges among 85 students, so that every boy gets 4 oranges and every girl gets 5 oranges. So we need to find out how many students are boys and how many students are girls. Okay, so let's start with the arithmetic method. I made a chart here to separate, so we can separate and see our data. And we know that the total number of students is 85. So I'll go ahead and put an 85 right here. And then let's think of ways that we could get 85 students with boys and girls. So let's say we have 20 boys. And we need to get 85 students, so that means we have 65 girls. Alright, so then let's come over to this chart. And we know that every boy gets 4 oranges. So we'll do 20 boys times 4 equals 80. So, we know every girl gets 5 oranges. And if we have 65 girls times 5, we get 325. So now, we know that our total oranges is 380. And if we have 80 boys plus 325, if boys get 80 oranges and girls get 325, we get 405. Now, does 405 equal 380? No, it sure doesn't. So no, it does not equal 380. So now we have to start back over. Let's see. Let's try 30 boys this time. So if we have 30 boys and we need to make 85 total students, we need how many? 55. Now we have 85 students. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try this again. 30 boys times 4 equals 120. And we had 55 girls, and they each get 5 oranges, and that gives us a total of 275. So now what do we need to do? You guessed it. We got to add these numbers together. So let's see, 120. Okay, where were we? Oh, that's right. We were going to add these two numbers together. So 120 plus 275 equals 395. All right. Did I get it? Oh, I still didn't get it. I needed 380 oranges, and these numbers give me 395. 395 does not equal 380. Okay, let's try one more time. I think we can get it this time. So, let's say we have 45 boys. And if we have 45 boys and we need 85 students, how many girls do we need? 40. All right. So now, 45 boys, and they each get 4 oranges, and that gives us a total of 180 oranges. Looking good already. All right. And now we have 40 girls, and they each get 5 oranges. Whoop. And that equals 40 times 5, 200. All right, and you guessed it. Let's add these numbers together. 180 oranges plus 200 oranges equals 380. We did it. 380 oranges. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that if we have 85 students in the class, and boys get 5 oranges and girls get 4 oranges, there'll be 45 boys that will get 5 oranges apiece, and we'll have 40 girls that get 4 oranges apiece, for a total of 380 oranges. Got it? Alright, now, let's try the algebraic way. Alright, let's review the problem first. Okay, so, our given task is to distribute all of the 380 oranges among 85 students. We need to make sure that each boy gets 4 oranges, and that each girl gets 5 oranges. We need to know how many students are boys and how many students are girls. So last time I showed you how to do it the arithmetic way. Let's solve it using an algebraic linear equation with 2 variables. So first off, let's see. Let's designate girls as G. So the number of girls equals G. And the number of boys, yeah, you guessed it, we'll make them E. Number of boys equal to B. Okay, so now we have our 2 variables, G and a B. So, G, we know that G plus B equals 85, because we have 85 students. And let's see, let's get this G by itself. So, we subtract a B here, because we have to do it to both sides of the equation. We have G equals 85 minus B. Alright, and so now our next step is to put this into an equation. So, we know that we have 380 total oranges. And 4 boys plus 4 oranges per boy plus 5 oranges per girl equals 380 oranges. Okay, so now 4B plus, and what was G? We said G was now 85 minus B. So now we're going to have 5 times 85 minus B equals, yep, still equals 380. Alright, so now let's work this out. We'll go ahead and carry this down here. 4B plus 5 times 85 is 425. 425. And then 5 times B, negative B. Can't forget the negative B. So 5 times negative B is negative 5B. Still equals 380. Alright, so now we just need to solve. So in order to do this, we need to, let's subtract. Since we have 380 here, let's get the 380 over here. So let's subtract 380 from both sides. So that's going to give us 4B plus 425 minus 380 minus 5B. And that looks really messy, doesn't it? Oh, 300. It's always good to double check your work, because that could have made a huge mistake. 38 oranges. That's not the right answer. That wouldn't have given us the right answer. Okay, so I think it's always helpful to get variables on one side of the equation and these simple numbers on the other. So in order to get these variables over here, what do we have to do? Well, since we add 4b here, we're going to subtract it to get it to the other side. So minus 4b. So minus. Wait a second. I realized an easier way to do this. Instead of subtracting the 4b and putting it over here, I'm going to start with the 5. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides, and I'm going to get 5b over here. And then that's going to leave us with 4b plus 425 minus 380 equals 5b. I still have one variable over here that I want to get over here with its other friend that has a b. So I'll subtract the 4b. All right, so now we're left with 425 minus 380. That doesn't seem so hard. And 5b minus 4b. All right. And that leaves us with 425 minus 380, which is 45. And 5b minus 4b, well, that's just leaves us with a b. And look at that. What do we have? b equals 45. So what does that tell us? Let's look back up here. B is the number of boys. So if we have 45 boys, then now we can get the number of girls. So 85 minus 45, b equals 45, gives us 40. So we know that G equals 40. And now we've solved the problem. Boys, 45 boys in the class, and 40 girls in the class. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Thank you so much, and hope to catch you guys again soon. This problem that you just watched being solved with the algebraic method meets the Common Core standard 8.EE.8. That standard says solve real-world mathematical problems leading to 2 linear equations in 2 variables. Thank you.